Hi there. This recipe just came upon me about 20 minutes ago while I was editing this week's entry. It's got nothing at all to do with this week's entry, actually. I kind of like it, so I'm going to wing this again. This is going to be French onion chicken. So it's a combination, kind of like French onion soup and chicken breast. So we're going to have some garlic bread on the side. So here's what we're going to do. We've got the requisite chicken breast. We're going to flour it. I just want to thicken the gravy a little bit, and kind of like when you flour a pot roast before you put it in the slow cooker or in the oven. Got a cup of beef broth, extra virgin olive oil, of course, some leftover onions that I'm going to use, just a tiny bit of baking soda to tenderize, and some spicy mustard. You can use any kind of mustard, I think. I really don't think it matters. And of course, the garlic bread is going to have butter and garlic salt and yada yada yada. Cast iron pan. Don't forget a pan. Any kind of pan will do. Our chicken breast is still a little bit on the frozen side, but that'll be okay. As we're going to slice it in half, as I normally do with these, because they're about the size of a pterodactyl thigh. 700-800 feet wide, about a mile or two thick. So we're going to see what we can do. Let's do this together and see what it comes out. And back over here again, we're going to slice our chicken breast. Again, a semi-frozen chicken breast is a good thing when you're slicing it, because you can get, it does slice much easier this way than trying to slop through the floppiness. There are two chicken breasts here, and of course I can't cut them the size. It just doesn't, not just in a forte of mine. It is only me this week, so because these things are so huge, we're going to do them in half, and then I might even do this in thirds, actually, because this is freaking ridiculous. And save some for leftovers, which I have a feeling, since I'm a French onion soup crazy man, there's really going to go quickly. So we're going to slice those. Our oil's not ready yet, so let's just dip these in some oil, in some flour. Can you see the flour over here? No, you can't. Let's move it over here. It's the other cam that can see the flour. And shake, 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 da 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 da, shake, 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 shake my booty. Oh, sorry, never mind. So we just want a light coating of flour. We just want it to help saute and also to thicken that gravy up, that soupy up. It's really going to be French onion soup gravy. But remember, I did beef tips with leftover fresh French onion soup. This is not going to be quite that. We're also going to add some garlic to this, by the way. I don't know how I forgot about that. But we are going to add a couple of cloves of garlic. Ta-da! Put my onion up here. I'm going to be using just 1/8 of a teaspoon, and just this helps in browning and tenderizing. Let's use more like 1/4 of a teaspoon, because 1/8 doesn't really go anywhere. So just kind of spread that in a little bit. Let's see what happens with that. That's a new thing of mine that we're going to try out. I also have a new mount on my other camera, a magnetic mount now, rather than duct tape, to hold it on the hoods, which is just awesome, and it's working very well and doesn't affect it. I did a test video earlier just to confirm that. So I'm really pleased with myself today, because I'm really pleased with myself, and I can be because it's me. So there. All right, let's throw the chicken in the pan. First things first, we're going to put a couple of tablespoons of olive oil in the skillet and get this bad boy going and warmed up. I got some new bottles. I just need some tops. I'm going to be putting my olive oil and extra virgin olive oil in because this is really getting old. So let's let that heat up a little bit and see where we go. Let's throw the chicken in the pan. Hello there. Throwing the chicken in the pan. You can use regular oil for this if you want. Just regular canola or whatever you have. I happen to like olive oil and the flavor it gives food. That's why I'm using it. I'm also using my middle skillet because I haven't used it much, and I'm trying to get a great coating on this. So we're going to go about 3 or 4, maybe 5 minutes on this until they get nice and golden brown. I say the D word, but I think somebody probably has a trademark on that. Okay, chicken's frying away. I cleaned my board up because I had chicken on it first, so I did a hot water and soapy on it, as you all should remember. This ain't rocket science, folks. It's keeping everybody healthy. So clean your boards when you have chicken. When you have any meat on it, clean it before you use anything else. Preferably, you should have separate boards for different types of material. Vegetables, a vegetable board, chicken board. Well, that's just ugly, isn't it? But there's no sign of it. Chicken board, beef board, pork board, that type of thing. So we're going to slice this bad boy up into thin. We're going to keep it just like that. It will fall apart as it's cooking away. This should take 30-45 minutes to do total because we want to get that gravy all thinned down, reduced and nice and thick, so it's worthwhile eating. There's still that little end right there I'm going to get rid of because I don't like it. And I don't have to because I don't have to. It's your food, it's my food, it's your food. Do what you want, right? I know that's not right, not the right way to cut onions. It's the way I cut onions. You're a professional. See my lawyer. I don't have a lawyer, but whatever. Woo, that bad boy took off. Say, get away from me, fool. There we go. No French onion soup is finished without garlic. And that's just the way it is. I mean, that's my opinion. You can have your own opinion. No, I can't say that one either. If you see me in private, remind me of that, and I'll tell you what the whole phrase is. But, oh well. What happens when when you work with cops too long. Jade just rang the bell, of course, because I'm cooking. And she only rings the bell when I'm cooking. And I don't know why. Look at her. Stand there looking at me. Knucklehead. But she's my knucklehead. Hang on 1 second. Just doing a quick check on the chicken, and the first side is coming along nicely. I think I may just kind of reverse those a little bit so the other side gets a little better done and a little more towards the middle. So the garlic will go in later. The onions are going to go in a minute and saute down. Maybe with some butter. Okay, I just didn't turn them over. I just flipped them around a little bit. Flipped them 90 degrees, 180 degrees. I got my degrees wrong. Whoa! I can't close that door because you get closed it. Alrighty. Oh shit. Sorry. was unintentional. We'll put a little salt and pepper on this chicken. Salt. Salt, fresh ground pepper, getting splattered with oil. Of course, it's all the wonders of the world here, huh? Let me just work it. Look at that. Ah, look at that! Hot dog. You thought I was going to say something else, didn't you? I know you did. But you won't know. So here we are about to pull. Hottest doggest. If you're a history fan, that's Latin for hot dog. I know it's not. Leave me alone. We're going to add a touch of butter to that. I know how I like richness. I think butter is the only way to go. Tablespoon of butter, and then we're going to add the onions to this momentarily. Look at that fond in the bottom. That's going to make some awesome soup. Oh my God. If anybody can tell me who that is, and you've got to be from the New York area probably, or listen to New York morning radio, and that person is no longer alive. And that person did that with most of his commercials. So we're going to turn the oil heat, that's it, down so we don't burn the onions. We just want to saute these so they get soft and translucent. We're going to use this guy to scrape that fond off the bottom. Again, if I had red wine, I'd add it. I don't have red wine. This is my recipe. Make it your recipe by changing things. And no, I don't need a, you don't need to get a license for me to do it. So, isn't it lovely? Isn't that just lovely? Isn't it just adorable to you all? You know that right. I am not going to take these out, I think, when I put the beef in there. I'm just going to let them in. But I am going to change utensils for that to a wooden scraper so I don't scrape my stuff off the bottom. I'll turn my broiler around too so I can make my French toast in a bit. Start getting some of that fond off. I'm telling you, I'm just fond of fond. You should be too. That's what makes and breaks a great gravy, are the scrapings at the bottom of the pan. Thanksgiving dinner, that type of thing, you know. Yeah, I was just about to go crazy, but they're softening up quite a bit. but they're not what I want. Softly, sweetly, sweet, never mind. I can't sing, that's my niece. She can sing. She can sing up a storm. She is awesome. She's been in plays, productions. She did a whole bunch of things over the past few months, craziness with her production company, bringing music and happiness and joy and smiles to people, which was awesome. Everybody's done their own little thing. That was her contribution. This is mine. I don't know why I thought of this during this. I probably would do much better if I would have done this when people weren't forced to watch it, but I don't know. It's opinions. Remember what I told you about opinions? Ask me about it offline. I think we're about ready. We're going to squeeze some garlic in here, some chopped garlic, and get some fragrance out of that. Garlic on the floor. Remember, garlic, onions, dogs don't go well together, especially little dogs. Jade could probably eat it, a little piece, and not be worried about it. Although I won't take a chance on that. Yeah, I love the flavor, the fragrance of garlic. Oh, cup of beef broth, chicken broth, vegetable if you have to. I don't think vegetable would go well with this, but I don't know because I've never had it, and I'm not a vegan, don't pretend to be, and I also don't play one on TV. So, you know what else I forgot? Little mosey for the top. Bring this back up to a simmer and reduce. And I'll bring it back when we're ready. Something else I wanted to add and forgot about, and that's about a tablespoon of Worcestershire. No French onion soup is good without Worcestershire, and about a teaspoon or a tablespoon, whatever that turns out to be, of mustard. A little sharpness to it, I think. See what the old taster says. I'm thinking some salt and pepper, but I'm not sure yet. Do you taste everything you make? You should. Before it goes before your company or family or whatever. It's about another teaspoon of salt. Kosher salt, of course. When I say salt anytime, I mean kosher salt. Pepper. Stir nicely. We got a nice simmer going, so we're going to crank that down a little bit and reduce. I'm going to throw my garlic bread in and get that done because I want to put this pan under the broiler for a minute to do up our cheese when we're done. So we'll be back. Alright, I've just replaced the chicken breasts in there. I'll keep adding to this recipe. I forgot fresh parsley is going to go in here also, or on top of it actually. We're going to sprinkle liberally with mozzarella cheese. I know you're thinking, first of all, he was a Italian channel, now he's a French channel, right? Well, no, I'm not. It's just what happens to come to this little puny brain of mine. Into the broiler until it turns brown and bubbly. Turn the burner off. We got chopped parsley ready from outside. I overdid the garlic bread. Oh well. Remnants of a margarita. back when we're ready to plate. Okay. Nice and bubbly. Turn the broiler off. Now we're going to plate. Of course, I want the biggest one naturally. Don't forget the lusciousness in the pan. Oh, timber. Some parsley. Fresh parsley. Don't use the dried stuff on this. Just do without. That's it. Chicken breast, French onion chicken breast. That's what we're going to call it. Look for it soon on your table because you're going to bother somebody to make this, right?